Welcome to The Trend, a show that gives you the latest and greatest in trending news for the week. I'm your host here, Bruce, and in this episode, we are going to be talking about Viral Monkey, Megan Maroney, and more. All this coming to you here on The Trend. Let's kick things off with a throwback to 2016, only in the most embarrassing way possible. While most of us are trying hard to forget our awkward moments from that year, at least none of us had them on national television. That is not the case for Jonatanas Kazlauskas, a participant in the third season of X Factor, Lithuania. On January 4, 2016, Jonatanas performed a cover of the then recently released Justin Bieber song Sorry. During this performance, he repeatedly forgot the lyrics and made up his own that repeated sorry over and over while awkwardly dancing around the stage. This embarrassing performance went viral a decade later, with audiences online finding the performance both awkward and oddly endearing, particularly at his surprisingly good dancing. Jonatanas later explained the context of the performance, saying, quote, "What happened there was too much stress. I think I was overwhelmed and I think I had not that much time to prepare," end quote. The Sanjaya of Lithuania later appeared at the nation's MAMA Awards, where he presented the Breakthrough of the Year award to local rock band Catharsis. Jonatanas, if you're watching, we forgive you and we hope you're doing well. A heartbreaking story for animal lovers around the globe. A baby monkey has gone viral for being dragged around by the adult monkeys in the enclosure. The baby macaque, known as Punch, has previously gone viral for dragging a stuffed orangutan around his enclosure. Now the other monkeys are giving him trouble. Punch, who resides at the Ichikawa City Zoo in Japan, was raised by zoo staff after his mother abandoned him. It was given his favorite orangutan stuffed animal to help cope with the loneliness. The poor monkey simply cannot catch a break, with a video showing him being approached by a larger monkey, dragged around in circles, and then hiding in a corner of the habitat with his stuffed orangutan. The Ichikawa City Zoo shared that the incident occurred after Punch tried to communicate with another baby in the enclosure, but was confronted by the unknown baby's mother. In a statement to social media, the zoo said, quote, "While Punch is scolded, he shows resilience and mental strength. When you observe these disciplinary behaviors from other troop members toward Punch, when he tries to communicate with them, we would like you to support Punch's efforts rather than feel sorry for him," end quote. After watching Punch run to his stuffed animal, which appears to be IKEA's jungle skog, the company visited the monkey and even donated more of the stuffed orangutans. Since the video, Punch has had success communicating with other monkeys in the habitat. It is only up from here for everyone's favorite monkey. If you've been anywhere near Beauty Talk this week, you've probably seen the clips. Beauty influencer Michaela Nogueira is once again in the middle of a discourse spiral. Michaela recently posted a video on TikTok announcing her divorce from Cody and said, quote, "You're gonna wanna sit down for this. I'm getting a divorce. Take a minute, take it in," end quote. The two matched on Tinder in the winter of 2020, the relationship moving quickly into the public eye, tying the knot in 2023. The comments on her divorce announcement video, which has now been turned off, filled up almost instantly, with people pointing out that the delivery felt off. Some viewers said it sounded like they were being spoken to like children. One ex-user wrote, "Why is Michaela sharing her divorce news as if we were her children, LMAO?" Another commenting, "I was so perplexed. Like, what? Are you talking to your siblings?" One Reddit user says, "Why are we acting like this impacts us in any way or that it was somehow unexpected?" It didn't even end in the comments. Within hours, the Stitch videos started to roll in. And as if the internet was going to stop at the divorce video, it didn't. Because right after the divorce announcement, she posted a V-Day video, and people noticed the shift immediately. She came in high on energy, upbeat, and opened with "Get ready with me for Valentine's Day," which to some felt jarring, given the heaviness of the previous upload. The whiplash became the new talking point. "Michaela, I need a note to get out of class because I need to sit down more to process your divorce." Red, white, and gold, the USA women's and men's hockey teams both brought home Olympic gold medals after they each won the final game against Canada in overtime. This is the first time in American history where the women's and men's hockey team earned gold medals this same Olympics. But what should have been a patriotic celebration turned sour after controversial videos were shared on social media. The trending video shows the men's team in the locker room after the game listening to a phone call from President Donald Trump. Trump's comments to the players rubs them the wrong way, especially after inviting just the men's team to the State of the Union address to celebrate. Quote, "I must tell you, we're going to have to bring the women's team, you do know that. I do believe I would probably be impeached," end quote. The men's team can be seen laughing after the comment, with critics noting the misogynistic and exclusionary tones that surround the tight hockey community. When formally invited to the State of the Union, the women's team declined, noting previous scheduled commitments, while some of the men's team attended and took photos with some politicians. The ickiest part of the locker room controversy, probably FBI Director Kash Patel chugging beers, celebrating with the men's team immediately after the game, despite having pressing domestic concerns regarding newly released files. 2 gold wins were a history-making moment for USA Hockey, but unfortunately the misogyny that surrounded women athletes was not. The emo cowgirl has hung up her signature blue and traded in for some pink in her third album. Cloud9 by Megan Moroney is already making waves on social media because of the Ella Langley references in 2 different songs. Liars, Tigers, and Bears, and Who Hurt You both subtly mention Langley. In Liars, Tigers, and Bears, the line, "Love everybody, aren't you all friends, even the ones that we put you against," addresses the constant pitting between the 2 country powerhouses. But the even more telling line from Who Hurt You, "The devil went down to Georgia, then he crossed the Bama line," references the cause behind all this pitting, Larry Green. The most telling part that it's about Green is the fact that he's blocking fans who are calling him out for messing things up with the 2. One ex-user even said, "Not Riley Green blocking me on Instagram because I called him out on messing things up with Ella Langley and Megan Moroney." Riley, it's time to put your big boy pants on and own up to your mistakes. That's all we have for this week on The Trend, but tune in next week for more of the latest and greatest trending topics.